G'day guys, that guy Perps here, back with another music reaction video. I'm going to be checking out Easy Mill again. A few people wanted me to check out basically anything that this man has produced. Yeah, from what I've seen so far, he's extremely talented. Definitely an artist. You can't call him a rapper, you can't call him anything. He is an artist. You know, he dances, he sings, he produces, everything. So he's the whole package, and I think the industry really needs more artists, not necessarily people that can spit bars. So, but he still can spit bars. We're going to check out Lackland, mainly because it is a lyric video. There are a few others in there that were just audio tracks and stuff like that, but at least this one has the lyrics. Will help myself and also you guys catch them a little bit more. So yeah, I don't claim to be a bar breakdown channel, but if I do see stuff that I know about or see something that resonates or whatever, I'm going to break it down. But yeah, let's get into this one. Again, guys, if you do like the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down button. Either or. It all helps to the algorithm. If you do want to see me react to something else, be it another music video, another artist, another genre, a comedy reaction, a sports reaction, anything like that, leave your comments down in the comments section or jump across to my Instagram. The link to that is on the home screen of my page. Up in the top you'll see a little Instagram icon. Just click on that, takes you to my Instagram, DM me, and we'll go from there. But yeah, without any further ado, guys, just quickly, if you do want to subscribe to the channel, be part of the Purple fam, we are on the road to 5,000, so I can only get there with your guys' help, man. I can't subscribe to my channel 5,000 times, so I need you guys to help me out. So if you want to give us a hand there and be part of the Purple fam, we do lots of different artists, different genres. Just scroll back through my video list and you'll see there's something there for everyone's taste. But yeah, let's get into this one. Easy Mill with Lackland.
What's up, y'all? It's been 2 months already.
Nah, it's probably been about 2 weeks, but I'm slacking, but I got a lot to get through. All right.
It's been 2 months already. I'll tell y'all all about it.
You guys have a really good rap voice too.
Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was.
I like the cadence on that too. Similar sort of syllables throughout the thing, and then rhyming the multi-syllable rhyme with the I got in, and then mind locked in, and then that sort of style.
Bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away and solving it so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker. Me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge in marching days of rain.
Ooh, these lyrics are pretty deep too. Yeah, just try and read along as well, and I'm going to try not to stop it every time I hear a bar, but yeah, some of these are pretty deep. Like he's matured a lot more past the years that he has been on the earth for, if that makes sense.
It's skinner, administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sicker. Me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge in marching days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even.
That brings me back to when I joined the military. And I don't know if he's talking about military or if he's talking about entering the rap game or anything like that.
To pledge in marching days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts.
Yeah, I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. Basic training's what you do, in the military. You go away to basic training or boot camp or whatever you want to call it. And then when he went into, having the best intentions, you always go in thinking like, You know, I'm not going to let this system corrupt me. I'm going to maintain, you know, the fortitude I have as a person. But you always end up coming out corrupted. You know, you can try and stay true to who you think you are, and I guess that relates even to, you know, the music industry. You can say, no, I'm going to be this person. I'm not going to sell out. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to promote this. I'm just going to be this. But eventually, somewhere along the line, and you look back at every artist in every music genre, they all are different, and a lot of it's through growth and maturity and stuff like that. But those experiences that they've gone through, you can't take back. And once you've experienced something, that will change you. You know, like you can't be the same person after you experience something. You're different because you've experienced it. So.
On my way to basic training, I went in with good intentions. Most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck, even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Yeah. Finally set foot chillin' up in the airport, saw the cats there sitting, we joining the Air Force, and that was the grave I'm digging, but it was my dare choice, will we be end up killing a couple of scared boys, that might have been not the real case, but it definitely crossed on my thoughts, the T.I.'s expectations, leveled on making us follow like buds, storm out for 1-3-20 seconds, where we filled up our slots, a few days in and some already wanna tie their necks up in knots.
Yeah, he's talking about. We mentioned the Air Force, and then, you know, he might be relating that to something else in life. But you know, dorm out for 1-3-20 seconds. That to me definitely sounds like a military platoon or battalion, or you know, obviously, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but you know, here in Australia, you get put in, you know, you got your different squadrons or your battalions or your platoons, and then yeah, like we had sections when you first started out, and then yeah, and you literally just fill up the slot, you know, like, oh, there's a bunk, boom, there you are, boom, there you are, and yeah, a lot of the time the pressure and everything of that, not only the environment but the training that you go through, does make a lot of people think a certain kind of way.
We filled up our slots, a few days in and some already wanna tie their necks up in knots, but that was the nature they cultivated, they make it way too insane for those who think it's a game, when in truth it really is. You just gotta know how to mentally play it. I should never say it, but motherfucker, reporting statement. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck, even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. The day came when we had to get our neurotic shots to stabilize all our systems, but man, it was too much. And the side effects on the wall said one was pox, but I didn't care, I knew I was in favor with the odds. Psych. A few days later, woken up on my bed, froze. Just got so sick that I was feeling hella dead, bro.
The amount of correlations that this has to things that I've been through personally is, yeah, wow. In basic training, there was one day where, you know, we all lined up, and there was a line, and a couple of meters further forward there was another line, a couple of meters further forward there was another line. At each one of those lines was a nurse or two nurses, and you know, you'd walk through topless. The females are in like sports tops, and they just stabbed you with needles full of, like, I got a card at the end of it saying what they'd injected into me, but yeah, a vaccination for this and a vaccination for that, and Japanese encephalitis, and all these different things that, you know, and you sign that line, so you can't say no. And yeah, like, woke up a couple of days later feeling hella sick and went to the hospital. Oh, man.
Went to read and can't believe it what they said though. That I was going home, they sending me to med ho. That was the place that.
Yeah, I didn't have to go home though. I made it through, but I was in there a couple of days.
Said though that I was going home, they sending me to med ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month, and the atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's fronting. But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines, and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat. The boost of surges and for us who got some birthdays they passed like no one's business was happening to the shit like no cap. Can't understand it. But that's just the side of me that's really pissed and wants to hate it. The truth is I understood that my body couldn't take it. Maybe the brightest side is now that I'm back home in Vegas. But to those who believe, I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't make it. I went in with good intentions, most.
So it looks like he got medically discharged or sent back because, you know, he had adverse reaction to some of the needles, or the, vaccines. But yeah, like, not everyone does make it, you know, like, people drop out, people get sick, people injure themselves. Yeah, we had one guy in my platoon, we were setting trip flares, and an animal ran through just after he set it. The trip flare went off, and white phosphorus went off and burnt half his face down, and another guy was, like, shaving, and, you know, he thought it'd be a good idea to bring a straight razor, and he cut himself just under here, and he had, like, blood just pouring out everywhere, so he got sent home with stitches, and, you know, one person, like, they just cracked mentally, they just couldn't handle it, they were, you know, I think it doesn't really break everyone, but some people do, you know, it's a shock, and that's the thing, you know, right from the get-go. You step off that bus, and, you know, when I signed up, it was, you know, lunchtime in one city, then your 8-hour bus trip to the basic training unit. So, you know, you think, oh yeah, cool, it's 1 o'clock, we'll get there at 9. No. They stuff you around for a few hours, they pack you up, you go somewhere else, you have dinner there, you wait for a couple of hours, and they make sure that you arrive between 2, 3, a.m. So you're already disorientated. It's pitch black. You're in a brand new environment. Instantly, you got this, military police coming on, and then it's to shake you up, to really, I guess that initial sense of who can take the shock, and they call it militarizing, or working out the civilian. They want to get that person that lived in civilian life, and they really want to shake him and turn him into a military person. So yeah, just the way he explained all of that, poetic but very on point.
Didn't believe me, they need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping, so what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Hey, shouts out to my 322nd boys, man. Burgess, Davis, and the ones I came with from Vegas, Thompson, Weatherspoon, Sadri. Hope y'all doing good, man. It was all my Meadow boys like Del Toro Alpha 6. Y'all, I told y'all I'll make this song about fucking BMT and all the metal and shit, but it's all good, You just gotta play how sketch it.
12 Platoon, shout out 12 Platoon. Wow. See, and people say, you should really research a song before you do it. But this is the reason why I don't, because I don't want to know what it's about before I get into it. I want to have that reaction. I want it, I want the song as I'm hearing it to stir up the emotions, to, make me think a certain kind of way, and then share those thoughts with you. Like, if I'm coming into it already knowing that this was about, a military sign-up and whatnot, then I'm already starting to think about what happened in the past, and yeah, and like I probably deal with a lot of those thoughts and then put them back in the cupboard and back into the shelf and under the bed and kick them the dust back on them where they were, rather than explore them with you, you know. So yeah, it's good and bad. Some people, you know, some people like it, some people don't. But I'm just going to keep doing it how I'm doing it. I'm just going to jump into a song. I don't do any research or anything beforehand. Occasionally on a cover song, I might find out what the original was about, so I understand the cover a bit better and see if they've changed it up. But yeah, with originals like this, no way. But yeah, that was Easy Meal with Lackland. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section, guys. Any other Easy Meal songs you want to see me check out, and you know, be a little bit more specific than all of them. Try and pick your favourite one, so I've got a little bit more to go on. Because otherwise, I just bring up his channel and you know, go through ones, and you know, I'll just pick one. So, but yeah, any other artists you want to see me react to, guys, also drop them down in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, until next time, guys. Like always, I'm that guy Perps, and I'll see you then.